What's up, Mavericks? If you're starting a business, one of the first things you'll need to figure out is how to structure it. Should you stick with a sole proprietorship, form an LLC, start a partnership, or maybe go big and become a corporation? Each one comes with its own pros, cons, and paperwork load. So in this video, we're gonna make it easy. I'll walk you through what each structure means, how they affect your taxes and liability, and how to pick the best one for your business. So let's get into it. A sole proprietorship is the easiest way to run a business because you technically don't have to do anything to set it up. If you're working for yourself and haven't registered as anything else, congratulations, you're already a sole proprietor. This is the structure I used when I first started my business as an eBay reseller way back in 2002. The structure is ideal for freelancers, independent contractors, or anyone who's just testing a business idea. But here's the catch, there's no legal separation between you and the business. That means if your business gets sued or racks up debt, your personal assets like your house or your personal bank account could be at risk. But if your business is low risk and it's in its early days, a sole proprietorship might be the right fit. If you have side hustles or freelance gigs, sell online, or have a consulting or tutoring business, this structure can work well for you. It's best for people who want to move fast, stay lean, and don't need legal protection just yet. But like anything in business, there are trade-offs. On the positive side, sole proprietorships are the easiest and cheapest to start. You won't have to pay a lot of fees to register or deal with a ton of paperwork. The structure also gives you full control of your business. Come tax season, it's simple with pass-through taxation. Your business income is reported on your personal tax return. But on the flip side, there's no liability protection. Your assets are fair game if you get sued or default on a loan. And speaking of loans, being a sole proprietor sometimes makes it harder to get business funding. And while it's not always the case, some partners, lenders, or clients may view sole proprietorships as less professional or established. A limited liability company, or LLC, is one of the most popular business structures out there. It's a step up in terms of paperwork and costs, but not as complex as a full-on corporation. An LLC gives your business a separate legal entity, so your personal assets are usually protected if your business gets sued or takes on debt. LLCs also offer major flexibility. For IRS tax purposes, depending on whether you have a single member or multi-members, and depending on elections, you can be treated as a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or even a corporation. I recently started a multi-member LLC with some friends and family for a real estate deal we're invested in. LLCs are common business structures for real estate developments, but any business really. So if you're running a legitimate business and not just a side hustle, it's probably time to form an LLC. LLCs are great for solo founders, professional partnerships, and growing teams. If you've got clients, contracts, liability risk, or you want to look more professional and you're ready to handle some filings, an LLC might be your best bet. LLCs strike a solid balance between simplicity and protection, but there are still some downsides to consider. So let me start with the pros. An LLC offers legal protection for your personal assets. An LLC also helps you avoid double taxation through pass-through taxation. Unlike a corporation, you don't need a board of directors or formal bylaws to run an LLC. You'll also have more credibility with clients and lenders. But an LLC isn't completely hands-off. You'll pay state formation fees and file annual reports or information returns. There's also more record keeping than a sole proprietorship, but it's still simpler than a corporation. Also, while it's not required in most states, an operating agreement is highly recommended and mandatory in some states to reinforce the separation between you and your business. A partnership is exactly what it sounds like, 2 or more people running a business together. There are a few different types, but the most common is a general partnership where all partners share in the profits and the liabilities. Like a sole prop, a general partnership is easy to set up and usually doesn't require formal registration, but here's the risk. Each partner is personally liable for the business's debts and legal issues. So if your partner makes a risky move, you could still be on the hook even if you didn't know about it. Partnerships can work well for people who want to start a business together without jumping into a more formal structure right away. Think married couples running a side hustle, siblings launching a startup, or friends teaming up on a creative business. Just make sure you trust each other and get that partnership agreement in writing. While not required, this document is crucial for outlining roles, profit splits, and responsibilities. Let's talk pros and cons. Partnerships are easy to start, cheap to run, and give you shared responsibility. You also get pass-through taxation, so the business itself doesn't pay income tax. Instead, the profits pass through to the partner's personal returns. But again, there's no liability protection, and disagreements between partners can easily derail a business. Plus, each partner is personally responsible for any debts or legal issues, even if they weren't the one who caused them. A corporation is a more complex legal structure that's completely separate from its owners. That means your personal assets are protected if the business gets sued or takes on debt. And there are two main types, C corporations and S corporations. A C corp is what most people think of when they hear corporation. It's a separate tax entity, so the business pays corporate income tax and shareholders pay tax again on dividends, aka double taxation. An S corp avoids that double taxation by passing profits and some losses directly to shareholders' personal tax returns. But not every business qualifies. S corps have limits on shareholders, one class of stock, and must follow strict IRS rules. I made Merchant Maverick an S corp because I wanted to avoid the double taxation that comes from being a traditional C corp. Corporations are best for businesses that are scaling quickly, raising capital, or planning to issue shares. They also make sense for owners who want solid legal protection and don't mind the extra compliance. S corps are great for profitable small businesses that want to save on self-employment tax, as long as you're ready to run payroll, file quarterly tax payments, and follow IRS shareholder rules. Corporations offer strong liability protection, credibility with investors, and the ability to raise capital through shares, and S corps can offer real tax advantages if structured right. On the flip side, corporations are the most expensive and complex to start and run. You'll need to file formation documents, adopt bylaws, hold board meetings, and keep detailed records. C corps deal with double taxation, and S corps have eligibility restrictions and strict filing rules. So in summary, let's break down which business structure is right for you. If you're just testing the waters, go with the sole proprietorship. It's fast, free, and good for low-risk gigs. If you want legal protection and flexibility without a lot of red tape, go with an LLC. If you're starting a business with someone else and want a simple setup, consider a partnership. And if you're building a larger business, taking on investors, or want to scale with legal protection, look into forming a corporation. You can always evolve over time. Many businesses start as sole props or partnerships and upgrade to LLCs or corporations as they grow. The best structure is the one that matches your goals today and sets you up for the future. And at the end of the day, your business structure sets the tone for everything from taxes to risk to how legit you look to customers. So don't rush it. And if you're still unsure, talk to a tax pro or a business attorney to help you make the right move. And to learn more, check out Merchant Maverick's full guide to business structures. We cover all of this plus nonprofits, co-ops, and more. I've dropped the link in our description below. Thank you for watching and good luck out there, Mavericks. I'll see you in the next one.